Guys, right, I'm Kutong from PL. Let's do the last question of this paper, right? The IGCSE Maths, May-June 2015. The last question number 23 is about function, right? As you can see, a function x, right, as function f, right, equal to 5 minus 3x, right? Question A is quite simple, so I do it on the board here, just to let you know that if they want you to find function 6, in this case we substitute x, right, change it to 6, right? So instead of having x here, we change it into a number 6, right? Since negative 3 is multiplying x, so it's negative 3 is also multiplying 6. So 5 minus, right, negative 3 multiplied by 6 is negative 18. So added becomes negative 13. Let's do the second question, the question B. Now instead of using x here, they change it into x plus 2. Let's not panic. It's not that difficult. So instead of writing x as an unknown here, you're substituting becomes x plus 2, right? X plus 2. Now continue writing the function first. So instead of writing x here, you just write x plus 2 in this place. See that I still write the brackets because the x here is multiplying with negative 3. So by writing the brackets, imply that I'm multiplying negative 3 with the bracket x plus 2, right? Now let's multiply negative 3 inside the brackets, becomes negative 3 multiplied with x becomes negative 3x. Negative 3 with plus 2 becomes negative 6, right? Negative and plus multiply become negative. So add it together becomes negative 3x. 5 minus 6 becomes minus 1. That's it for question B. For question C is they didn't do any typo, right? It's f(x), right? It's a function, the composite function, multiplying each other, right? Function within function. So in this case, I put one more bracket to make it easier for you to observe that function within the function of fx, right? So by writing fx here, still fx still refers to 5 minus 3x. So function x is 5 minus 3x within the function x, within the function. So instead of writing x here, you are replacing x with 5 negative 3x, right? Instead of writing x becomes 5 negative 3x. So similar to question B, continue with the function 5 negative 3, again multiplying, right? So you put a bracket 5 minus 3x, right? Instead of just putting the x, 5 minus 3x, and multiply negative 3 inside the brackets, right? 5 negative 15, because negative 3 multiplied by 5, negative 15. Negative 3 multiplied with negative 3 becomes plus 9x. Add it all together becomes 9x plus minus 10. Right, let's move on, right, to question D dot, right? It's a bit difficult. Hold on. Right, let's finish this question, right, with section D dot, right? As I say, it's a bit difficult, but let's look at the question here. The question writes as f, right, power negative 1 x, which is actually reads as the inverse of fx, right? They're not asking you to find two things, but actually they are writing down here to say that this reads as the inverse of fx. So how to do the inverse of fx, right? There are some, how to say, very standardized steps, right? Standardized method to solve it. So first, you let y equal to this function, and so when y equal to fx, therefore also y will be equal to 5 negative 3x, right? 5 minus 3x here, right? Same thing. Now the purpose of this is to make x the subject, which means x will be left on one side of the equation only. So in this case, if I switch the x into left hand side, y into right hand side, what happens? negative 3x become positive 3x equal to 5, positive y become negative y. Now you left with only 3 multiplying x, so you do the opposite, which is division. X equal to 5 minus y divided by 3, whole thing, right? Divided by 3. So now x is the subject of the equation. That is our goal. Therefore, we have this y as the variable, right? Therefore, this is called function y. Y is equal to 5 minus y divided by 3, or in this case it's an inverse of the x, because we are inversing the x now, just now. This is actually called the inverse of x, but now we have to change y to become x again. Just switch the symbols, the variable y become x. So this will be your answer. Right? Inverse function of x equal to 5 minus x whole thing divided by 3. Right? Very standardized methods, right, to solve this inverse function. So if you guys still have any questions with any other questions or any other subjects, please do so. Please feel free to comment down below or contact me directly. I'm here, Kru Tong, right? Signing off. Bye bye.